How's it going over there?
I'm struggling.
You're struggling?
Yeah.
Is it your tension, maybe? I can't help but notice that my seam ripper has gone on vacation a couple of times.
This thing?
Yes. My child. My child keeps going on vacation. So I think your tension might be something going on. This is why it pays to have fingernails. It's funny because the other side looks okay. There you go.
Thanks. Thank you.
What did you do? Oh, have a big stretch. Have a big stretch. Oh. It's like, oh, you do? You did want it. You do or you don't? Oh, you do want more noogies. Okay, I want more noogies. I'm having a nice big stretch. Oh. Are you stressed? Do you not want that? You do want this. I can't tell with you. Sometimes it's so hard to tell. So they've been working on our patio. And they're almost done. I hope. I'm also very proud of myself because this thing was basically, this plant was completely dead. And I brought it back to life. There was not a leaf left on this thing. It's completely toast. And it's coming back. I am having such a happy moment. I completely forgot about this sweatshirt. All summer, it's been sitting in the back of my closet. So it's got the waffle shirt lining, which is like my favorite thing, but the sleeves aren't. The sleeves are like this soft jersey material, so it's double lined, okay? Yeah, it's freezing in here, but it's warm outside, so that's why we have the AC going. It's like there's no happy medium this time of the year. You wake up and it's winter, then it's summer, then it's winter again. So like, make up your mind. Anyways, Eric's talking to the fellas outside, but then also the hood is double lined. So it's not a sensory hoodie, okay? But like, boy, it feels like one. And then also it's from the Gap. So no, was it the Gap? Gap or Old Navy, same difference, whatever, but did you hear that? That was my wrist. Oops. So I had, I don't get migraines. I have like really dry eyes. For some reason, like my optometrist was just like, oh, you keep using the eye drops when they hurt or you have a headache, keep using the eye drops. I'm like, that's not helping. That's really not, that made it a lot worse yesterday, continuing to use the drops. So I basically was non-functional yesterday and that really sucked. And I'm also not sure if it was just like, even right now, they're so dry and so itchy and I want to put drops in them. But like, I know as soon as I do, it's just gonna start the whole day again. Yesterday, I'd rather just have the painful eyes and not the headache that goes with it. It's absolute lunacy. So I didn't get anything done yesterday. Basically, I was up for like 5 minutes, started vlogging, and then was like, and we're done, and scene. I think we went for a walk with the dog, and by the time I came back, my headache was so bad, I just went to bed and then proceeded to spend, I don't know, like 2.5 hours of sleep. Today's going to be like a reset day. We need to reset the space. The apartment is just a little bit grungy, a little bit dirty. So we're going to take some time to do that and kind of just try and get back on a thing. I might try and get a little bit of work done today since I'm feeling like a little bit better, but I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard trying to balance like staying on any kind of a schedule, which is why I have disclaimers everywhere. If you've noticed, I have disclaimers on everything because these days, like I can't plan ahead. I can't be like, okay, I'm going to feel great for a week and know for sure that I'm going to feel great for a week to get work done. Like I'm like 2 weeks behind on everything now, and I'm so disappointed in myself, and people are waiting patiently, and I'm doing the very best that I can, but it's so hard. I don't know how to ever catch up because I never got to have the rest that I needed when I burnt out. So I keep putting like a Band-Aid on top of duct tape, on top of staples, on top of more tape, on top of another Band-Aid. It's like my life is basically more tape and Band-Aids than it is like actual substance at this point. So that's cool. I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad for me, but it's just that's just the reality of the situation. I could sit here and tell you that everything is hunky-dory, and then you could be there like, meh, my life doesn't look like their life, and it's like, well, it's my life, and you guys see maybe like 10% of the nonsense that goeth on. It's moderately disastrous, isn't it? Is this a better idea or a worse idea? Could be a really fun game, actually. Oh my gosh. This might have been a worse idea. Woo! Woo! Oh, it wasn't playground. Okay. That's empty. How sad. You guys ask sometimes what this is. This is a glove that I wear. It reduces friction between my hand and whatever drawing surface I'm working on. But this one I've had since I worked in mobile games, and and it's disgusting and it's starting to fall apart. So I bought another one, the same size, or so I thought. It pulls here and it pulls here. Mostly here is where it bothers me. So I've been sticking it on random objects around my house trying to stretch it out, because you can see there is give there. So what I'm gonna do is maybe make it wet, and then I could just cut it, but I don't have, like, it's so intricately sewn. And I tried all the sizes. I ended up having to return two of them. I was so peeved. I was so mad, but at least I was able to return it. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stretch this out, because the fingers themselves are fine. The fingers themselves are fine, but it's just like, it's just here, like, it's annoying. And this one has just formed to my hand so well over the years. Okay, so where am I gonna, for now, I'm just gonna stick that one there until I deal with it. Good. Put you back up here because that's kind of where you belong. No, so we had an earthquake, not we, Victoria had an earthquake, but I noticed that a bunch of my things were like slightly askew, like my melody locket was moved over, all the books in the shelves were slightly pushed forward.
Yeah.
But we both slept through it. It happened at 4:30 in the morning, and my mom woke up. My mom was like, yo, you're gonna bring to the, and put them where?
We'll figure that out in a minute.
Also, I really want to get back to working on this thing again. I don't think I put any of the... You know what makes me so sad? I don't think I got any pictures of myself at the last, like, 2 meetups. There's 2 meetups that I'm missing pics for that I haven't included in my journal. Okay, look at that. So that's nice. Got a little bit more space. I gotta figure out. Hi. Are you a good boy? Am I good to give you noogies? Do you want noogies? Yeah? Okay. No noogies? Was that not the good noogies? Oh, you like this noogies better. Let me see. Is it good? Yeah, it's good? Okay. Good. We still want more noogies? Do you want noogies? Noogies? He's like, it sounds suspiciously like cookies. See? You guys fit so nice over there now. Look. It's good. I mean, it's not great. Oh! Ow! Oh, I am too old to be on my knees. No jokes, please. I am getting old, though. Seriously. And talking about it is also getting old. Good. Good, now I can still... And so we're having some kind of a crazy windstorm today. Like, you're going to hear the tarp that they have covering our patio, and it is just absolutely giving her. I just wanted to, you know, slip in a little clip, okay? I recently polled you guys and asked, you know, what content do you watch most on my channel? Because as you guys know, I mean, we were going in a very this way wordly direction, and then the autism happened, and then the trail just kind of veered very much in a different direction. And I have been having kind of this like back and forth eternal struggle. And I've had a few people who not so nicely let me know that they think that I really ought to have made a secondary channel. But it's just like, and we've talked about this, there's so many videos, I'm gonna link something for you guys to watch that kind of clarifies that a little bit further. But I'm feeling, just based off of what those of you who responded said, like, some of you guys really like touched me with some of the things that you said. Like, one of you in particular, and I hope I'm not like putting you on the spot with this, but you said, and I'm quoting here, found you through the autism related videos, but I stayed for the tail making videos. And I cannot tell you, like, on the verge of tears. Like, can you see it? Can you see how red I'm turning? Like, in the best possible way, And so many of you had such similar things to say. Now, it seems like, okay, based on the 370 votes received, that 50% are very much here for the autism-related content, okay? So then about 8% for my vlogs, which is okay. You know, my vlogs are very haphazard and all over the effing place anyways, so I totally get it. No problem, no harm, no foul. Only 18% are really here for the tail making videos, which I also think is kind of interesting since that was the basis, like the foundation. Now, my channel hasn't really been about specifically tail making stuff in a really long time. Kind of my bad. Okay. So then the mermaid swim videos is 24%. Now, I'm very curious because I don't actually make like mermaid swimming videos in the way that I used to. If you haven't been around for a while, you might have to dig back through the archives. We've been doing this since 2011, so there's like a lot of stuff on this questionable content on this channel that you can kind of look through. But I do post most of the swimming videos to my shorts, and I'm kind of feeling like maybe that's the vibe, right? Like I keep like the very mermaid stuff for the shorts, and then we have like our autism tail making vlog stuff over here. Thoughts? I mean, like, I don't know. I'm trying to find like a nice balance. I would love to hear from you guys. And very often when I ask to hear from you guys will tell me that you're here for me and you don't really care what I post and this kind of thing. But I am genuinely curious. And I have asked you guys a few times for the kind of content that you want to see. Now there's some things that you guys request of me that I'm not super not that I'm not super into, but I'm not like secure in myself at the moment to make content around some of these things. Like, you guys very often ask for like hair care and skincare, and I mean, I've done videos like that in the long ago past, okay? But I have a shaved head now, and it has changed how I feel about making. Also, I feel like it doesn't really fit kind of my energy to make, and I can do skincare videos, but to be totally frank and honest with you guys, my like personal self-care isn't great. Like, I have a really hard time. I have a lot of reminders. I've got a lot of, I need a lot of support just to keep the meat suit operational. And like, I don't feed myself. Like, Eric cooks for me 90% of the time, maybe probably even more than 90% of the time. He's literally making me breakfast as we speak. So there's like a lot of things that I very seldom do any kind of a full skincare routine, which is probably why I haven't been looking my absolute best, but that's neither here nor there. We're like, I do the very base that I can. Can you hear that tarp? Like, we are, guys, we might be blown away to Kansas. Like, we are not like Toto, like, oh my god, this is serious. I hope these guys are like insured, because this is literally tied down to the scaffolding on which our railing is balanced right now. So it's like, you want to, and the thing is gonna, you know? So it's a little scary. Anyways, my mom's coming over for a visit today. I don't know that I'm gonna vlog any of that. I'm sure she sends her love. But we're gonna have just like our a nice Sunday night kind of dinner, a little hangout as we do. And for now, I'm just kind of going through and just sort of trying to sort my ish out, you know, and then tomorrow's Monday, and then we get right back into all of the things. I wonder, there's probably some stuff I can still show you guys what we have coming for the next shop update, which we also have a date for. I don't remember what it was. No, the 19th. Okay, so the next shop update is October 19th, 10 a.m. Yeah, that's right. And there are going to be some things that you guys are not going to be ready for. I'm so excited. I need to breathe. But yeah, what else haven't I? There's like so many other things I need to update you on. But you know what? It is now almost noon. So food, right? Then nice mom visit. And then we will catch up again shortly.
Good morning. Are they still working out there? I know. I want it to be over too, baby. I do. You got really good bedhead this morning, hey? You got pretty good bedhead. Look at this. Rupert, what are you just tucked in? It's time to get up. It's time to get up. We can't sleep with those guys working out there. No. No, we can't. We have to get up now. There's a guy. Gru, there's just a guy hanging off the patio. Oh my God. You can just stay in bed if you want to. There, I'll tuck you right back in. Okay, good night.
Well, hey, hi, hello, good morning. It's October 1st. And the construction is really starting to get on my nerves. And the smell, and I have to have my window all the way open. It is cold. It smells like plastic. The autism is autisming. Eric is making amazing progress on the, am I about to reveal it? Tails that he's working on. So this is another collaboration between the two of us where, because like you didn't know, my husband is also an amazing artist. Oh, also an amazing artist, as if I was saying that I was an amazing artist. No. He's on a whole other level. Anyways, but he has put together matching tails for all the apparel and things that were made with the last launch. So October 19th, 10 a.m. Okay. And you're going to want to be a part of the Facebook group so that you don't miss out on the early access, because we are going to have to do limited slots for these. So though there are 11 tails designs available, I don't actually know that we're going to be able to take on 11 orders. We're going to have to see between the two of us. But we're working on arm fins, okay? We're working on the tails. I have a couple of other things kind of in the works. Crop tops are back in the shop, if you didn't know. Amazing. I know. You guys complained, and I should have listened, and I didn't, and I'm listening now. Okay? I'm listening now. So I also have something else going off to production that I'm really excited about. And it's something, I'm going to call it like a home goods item. And I really want you to guess what it could be. And we're doing 3 options. One that's more functional. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you guys to guess. Guess down in the comment section what this is going to be, okay? The patrons already know. So if you're part of the Patreon pod, don't spoil it, okay? One's going to be like more practical that you can take with you. One is going to be a little bit more decorative, but also practical. Hand wash only. Okay. And then we're also coming out with something that you could purchase to customize in a similar way the thing that we're going to be selling. So for people who have a specific need, they'll be able to customize whatever specific thing it is that they want with this thing. So we're also trying a new sticker supplier, because unfortunately the sticker supplier I was using is questionable, and not in terms of the quality of their products, but ethically speaking, I've heard some things. So it's Sticker Mule, just in case you didn't know. I haven't heard good things. So I found a Canadian company, and I'm going to try them out, and I'm going to see how I feel about that, because it would be really nice if I could actually have the majority of my stuff coming from Canadian suppliers, because there's also like the GST to GST to GST. Like it's just like there's stuff that I can do that would make my life a little bit better. Plus that I'm not waiting for ridiculous shipping times and then import fees and all of that junk. So that'll be good. Which was the other reason that for this particular thing, we wanted to make something that was a little bit more economical, let's say. A little bit more practical. But then you could still customize. Like, guys, I'm really excited for this. So I'll probably reveal it in the next one of these, or if you want to be a part of the Patreon pod, check it out. But they are the testers, like the samples are in production now, and I'm waiting ever so patiently. And hopefully they're okay. And then the other part of the order I placed last night, and I don't know how how long that'll take to get here, and hopefully it's not too long. So I just went through regular mail because I'm on a budget at the moment. So it might take a couple of days to get here, a couple of weeks, but we'll see. I'm not in a particularly huge rush for that one. That's going to be more like probably November, I'm thinking, for that, because we have a launch that'll happen in November as well. And we've got some sales and things coming up and like so many other things planned. So, whew, I've been a busy bee, and it's mostly quiet right now, but it's been horrendous. And the smell, like in terms of the sensory experience, being in this apartment recently has been very bad. Like, it was a stat holiday yesterday, and so they weren't working yesterday, and I really should have filmed a bunch of stuff yesterday, but I didn't know because I work for myself, so I'm always working, always. I'm always working, you know? So I didn't know, and I didn't put two and two together, unfortunately. The brain is small, the cells did not intercept. It's okay. Now you guys will have seen a little sneak peek teaser of the tails, and they're going to be good. So these are also going to be a little bit more, we're trying to figure out what we might want to call them, if we want to call them something different, because these tails are going to be kind of a la classic Courtney, right? So there's not going to be, the fins are printed, they're an illusion. So from a distance, it's going to look like the really for real thing, like how I used to do back in the day. Still closed bottom fluke with a zip. That's going to be important. They're going to be made for the Luna and the Linden. And we're going for comfort. We're going for practicality. We are going for stunning design. But we're also going for a little bit more budget friendly, just because I do know that my tails are, and I'm telling you, when I was sewing yesterday, I know why I charge what I charge. Like, I'm telling you, like, every single time somebody, and I love you guys for ordering the Moonlight Magic tails. I love making them. I really do. The fluke, though, that like warbly line is a nightmare. It's a nightmare, and it is so easy to mess up. And it's like I could cry. It's so difficult to do. So I look at that and I have to price that stuff accordingly, because I was sitting there for forever and I'm just like, ah. It's okay. But I wanted to have an option because I know so many of you have said like, oh, well, you know, it would be nice. So we're working on a few things, right? I also have another tail coming down the line that I'm taking my time with it because it's a much anticipated one by you guys. I'm really excited for this. It's gonna be good. But I'm making technically 3 versions of it. So 2 are gonna be like the simplified, sort of more budget friendly design. And then the other one is gonna be like, it's gonna have some extra fins and things, and it's gonna be like a bigger expanded fluke shape. Oh, I did mean to say these actually all have expanded flukes as well. So they're going to be budget friendly, but I do believe I did an expanded fluke shape for all of these as well. I'm looking at them now. Yes, I did. So, okay, so these are they're going to be budget friendly, but with an extra bit of pizzazz, because I couldn't help myself. My bad. But for now, I'm working on Shopify stuff. So what I don't like right now is my listings are in such a way that if you want all the information, like, you have to scroll for what feels like an eternity. You're like, and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling and I'm scrolling, and I just want to have like the I guess the shipping information is kind of standard across the board. So I want to make sure like the things that are sort of standardized, like just walls of text, I can actually do in the designs. So like in the Shopify edit your theme whatever page, you can actually make changes on there. It's spectacular. So I'm gonna do that, because then it just automatically populates each of the listings that uses that. I don't work for Shopify, so I don't know these things, but the designation, whatever, it'll correspond and it'll just work. Big words, lots of big words. Okay, I'm telling you, Shopify is good, but boy, there are some days where I just wish like maybe I should make a tutorial and do some of the stuff that I do, because I figure it out mostly by accident, and I'm quite proud of that, to be honest. So this is probably where I'm going to leave you guys for now. If you want more behind the scenes goodness, definitely someone over to the Patreon pod. We have been having a lot of fun over there recently, and you really should come along for the ride. I do have a behind the scenes like channel specifically where I'm sharing the stuff that I'm working on, which is really good. And I've been doing a lot more live streams recently, directly to the Discord, so that it's kind of just like a video chat. We're just hanging out in real time. Those ones aren't recorded, but we're just the two of us just hanging out. There are hundreds of hours of other recorded content up there, though. Holy smokes. When you've been doing this as long as I have, there's just a lot to go through. And otherwise, I'm like, if I haven't said so in the last, like, I did make a little post, and I do just want to let you guys know how much you're appreciated. Just the fact that you're here and you're watching and you comment, and you guys have been so wonderful. Recently, I can't even thank you enough for the encouragement, the kind words, and just telling me that you're just still actually enjoying what I do has been really uplifting, and has really just, it's been really like rejuvenating. Like, I just want to keep going now because you're here with me and I'm sitting here with you, and I feel like we're connecting, and I really, really like that. It feels very much like the good old days, you know? So we've been getting back to it a little bit. So I just wanted to say thank you so, so much from the bottom of my little fishy heart. And I look forward to catching you guys in the next video. No idea what it's going to be, when it's going to be, but I will see you there. Okay. I love you, my fishes, and happy swimming. Bye.